This video is to show you how to do the basic cast off stitch. So I've got my work here. I've just been knitting a blanket square and I need to cast off all these stitches now that I've got to the end. And all you really need to do is use the basic knit stitch. So if we go from the beginning, I'm just going to knit the first 2 stitches only. So now that I have 2 stitches on my right stitch, what I need to do is put my left needle into the first stitch and actually pull it over the top of the second stitch and then take the left needle out. Then I need another stitch, so I knit that with a basic knit stitch so that I have 2 stitches again on my right needle. I put my left needle in the first stitch and pull it over the second stitch, and then I have 1 stitch again on my needle. Basically you continue doing this all across the row. When I first started out knitting, I used to actually cast off quite tightly, and what you'll find is that if you do that, you will actually affect your project and make it quite tight at the end, which may disfigure your shape of your piece. So what I find is best to do is when you're pulling this stitch over, is to, with the wool that you're holding in your right hand to do the knit stitch, just loosen it off, don't hold on to it, don't pull it, just let it move freely in your hand, and pull this first stitch a little before you release your left needle out, and that sort of loosens out your stitches, which then means that this casting off stitch isn't too tight when you get to the end. So now that I'm at the end, I've got the last stitch on my right needle. You need to just grab some scissors and cut a decent length from your first stitch. And I'm just going to pull this stitch out a little just to loosen it off, and then basically pop your wool through the loop and then just pull it reasonably tightly so it's not going to undo, but obviously you can weave in the ends. And there's your finished square. If you would like to learn further knitting skills, please join me on my YouTube channel or visit my blog indigovioletuk.wordpress.com, where I am currently working through a Back to Basics knitting series.